So everything was falling into place. So as everything was coming together, I began to think about making a sign to put out there on the property. So I went to Home Depot and buy some lumber and make a beautiful frame and paint it. And as I about to write on the sign to welcome people in, the Holy Spirit spoke to me and said, don't put out a sign. Invite church people. Meaning, invite people from the church that I am a member of. But I didn't want to do that because the way we were taught, if you're going to open up a church, you ought to do it at least 25 to half an hour away from the church. And we're taught not to take members from the church, brothers and sisters from the church, draw away members from the church that we go to. And as a man of integrity and honor, I had zero intentions of doing that. That even a year before or so, a young lady from that church had told me that she's going to come. And I literally spoke to her so firmly, telling her that I don't want her to come to this church that I'm about to start. Because I wanted to follow the rules and the regulations and the guidelines made by our leader. So I turned to the Holy Spirit of God and said, Holy Spirit, I don't want to steal any sheep. I don't want to steal members, so to speak. I don't want to draw away members from our church. Then the Holy Spirit began to talk to me and said, Fellowman, you are not drawing away or stealing sheep. Who is the head of the church? Jesus. Exactly. Jesus is the head of the church. And who did Jesus send to lead and guide you in all truth? The Holy Spirit. Exactly. All of you in the church, from the leader to every person in the pew, you're all brothers and sisters. You're all a part of the family of God. I am the head of the church. Jesus is the head of the church. And He sent me to take over from where He left off. And I'm telling you, those who think that they are the leaders, they are your brothers and sisters. So remember what Jesus told the disciples before He left. He told them, He said this to them clearly. He said, you see how the people in the world lord over their fellow man? You are not to do that. Jesus told His disciples, they are not to do that. He told them, you are all brothers. You're all equals.